What if I told you there's a new dating trend where men can pay a lot of money to meet women? Not on the internet.
Wait a minute.
And it's totally legal, no expecections whatsoever.
Okay, I was going to
Why
say, I
did
feel
you
like that's been around for a while, Jeff.
Yeah, you set it up in a way that...
Just like, ever heard
I don't
of
know
it?
where your guys' heads are at.
I think you do.
But now establishments are getting on board with this, so you're going to be seeing this happening in your city eventually if it's not there already.
Hey, they're legalizing
And it's how
it.
one of our listeners,
All right.
how one of them met a woman that he now has a major crush on. You're going to find out why him and his guy friends paid hundreds of dollars, and they
sounds
are
so bad, man.
totally okay with it in your second date update right after this. For guys, when it comes to dating and actually meeting women, let's face it, we need all the help that we can get.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because the apps can be very frustrating and slow.
Oh.
Going out to a bar armed with 3 horrible pickup lines is almost impossible.
Well, pickup lines is going to make it really hard.
Yeah, you can just drop
totally.
those in.
Hey, with all these clowns around here, feels like we're at the circus, huh?
Okay, you.
Sup, I'm Drake.
So you totally kept going with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. See, clearly it didn't work in here either. But now there's a new
terrible.
dating trend that people are doing. And I've never heard about this before.
What is it?
But it's how one of our listeners met someone the other day. So let's talk to him about it. His name is Andre. Andre, welcome to the show.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi.
Hey, Ringmaster,
How
what's
you
going
doing?
on?
God, all of you.
Good, good.
Dude,
What?
stop. I want to know where you learned this dating trick or hack or whatever it is from.
Apparently it's a different dating activity that people are doing.
It is. It's kind of like speed dating meets Tinder, basically.
Oh, it's like an event that you went to meet someone? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
It's put together.
Okay. Like a restaurant hosts the event.
Well,
Yeah.
speed dating isn't new,
Okay.
Yeah.
What makes this different than normal speed dating?
It's like with a twist.
Well, first of all, you have a set meet time, but the ladies arrive first, and they none of them are alone. They're groups of friends,
Good.
Okay.
and they order drinks or something to eat.
Oh, you like this because you don't have to pay for them. Is that what it is?
Actually, no. The way it works is when guys come in, maybe about half an hour to 45 minutes later,
Okay.
and you get to walk around and say hi. But if you sit down, you actually end up paying for the meal.
The
For-
guys have to pay for the things that the girls order?
Wait,
Right.
and there's multiple women at the table?
Do we get fed?
This sounds expensive, man.
Yeah, this sounds great if you're a girl. I don't know.
So you just do a girls' night out
yeah.
and then
Dude.
talk to one guy so he pays?
I'm sorry, this sounds amazing to me, too. I would annoy everyone with my food knowledge. Keep all the food coming.
But then you have to pay for everything that they order.
So how
yeah,
many...
but at least I got attention from a girl for once.
Yeah, that's kind of like a blind. You're going in blind on that one. But
Yeah.
myself, a couple of friends of mine decided we were going to do this just for a fun evening. You figure if you're splitting the bill 3 ways, how bad could it be?
Okay, so
Sure.
you would all
Okay.
go to the same table to meet 3
Yeah,
other...
we were hanging out. I'm hanging out with my friends. You're hanging out with your friends. Let's see how it works.
Okay.
Okay. So who'd you meet?
I met a lovely young lady named Becca. And,
Becca.
Did you get a weird feeling when he said lovely young lady too?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a weird way to describe
Yeah.
someone.
Like,
Yeah.
okay. Let's try it again. You met a really hot girl named Becca.
yeah, I met a really hot girl named Becca.
There
Ah,
it is.
there it is.
Okay.
That's funny.
Tell
And-
us about her.
Yeah, how did you guys connect?
Well, I actually asked her if she was just here for the food, and she said it depends on the guy. So we just started flirting back and forth.
Oh, okay.
You know what? And that's such an honest answer because
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, I kind of am. But if a cute guy that hits it off meets me,
Yeah.
then of course I'm into it.
How
That's
long do
actually-
you guys spend together? Do you do the whole meal together?
The meal. Well, they had something to eat before we got there. You have the option to eat if you want, but you don't want to eat in front of somebody if they're not eating.
That's
okay.
the fun part.
I just had a couple of drinks. One of my friends got an appetizer. We were just basically talking.
It just sounds like all the guys have to eat first.
So how long did you spend with Becca?
The speed dating thing goes for about another 45 minutes, but she had someplace else to be. So she ended up leaving maybe about a half an hour, and so there was still 15 minutes left.
Oh.
My guys weren't leaving, and I didn't get a chance to ask her for her contact information. So I asked one of her friends, and her friend was nice enough to give me her contact information. So I ended up texting her later that evening.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
Did you guys go out again, or is that what we're calling on, this experience?
On text, we agreed to meet up again.
Okay.
But we kind of left it at that. And here's where I think I kind of went wrong. Maybe it came in a little too strong. Was that I texted her between 14 and 17 times.
Oh, man.
Only 17 times?
No, okay. They weren't all about the date. Some of them were just like a couple of funny memes.
Was there a response from her in between all these 17 texts, or was it just your bubbles?
I still haven't heard from her.
No.
Okay.
It'd be one thing if there was like one or two responses.
What are we confused?
Yeah, no.
Are you sure it's the right number? Because you said that the friend gave it to you.
Yes, it's the right number because we texted back and forth, and once we agreed to meet up,
That's when she stopped.
Nice try, Jeff. I like girls.
Yeah.
It was hopeful.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hope in that.
Talking,
Yeah.
Maybe she's working some extra side jobs, trying to save up enough money to pay for his next meal. That way it's evened out because he already paid for hers.
Cute,
Well, I think they
Jeff.
said he just had drinks and maybe an appetizer.
Well, how much did you spend on her meal that day,
Oh, yeah, we
Andre?
never found out.
between me and my friends, we only ended up spending like $275
$275
$275?
each, or you split
no,
that
no.
3 ways?
total.
Okay.
$275 split 3 ways.
Okay. All right, like $100 a person. That's all right.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's
for
a
Fancy
lot.
dinner.
But it makes
but
sense.
it's-
Why would a group of girls hold back if you're not paying?
No.
I
And
mean,
it's not like
Yeah.
fancy restaurants are the ones hosting these type of things.
No, and that's $275 worth of food in a half hour. That's like power eating.
Yeah.
They signed up for it, so
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
this girl.
Alexis does not feel bad for you
Why would
whatsoever,
I?
Why
Andre.
would, yeah, he came
Yeah.
in knowing exactly what he was going to get. Why would there be any pity there?
Just because he's a listener to our show and we're supposed to act like we're on their side.
Yeah.
Well, I am on his side, but he doesn't seem upset about the bill, Jeff.
No.
No, I'm not upset at all. I mean, when you think about it, you get right to the point because you're actually making a physical in-person connection. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I don't mind spending the money.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
A good ribeye is like $70 at a steakhouse.
Okay, we
guys.
can
Come
still
on.
stop going down the menu. I mean,
Yeah.
they ate a lot, you know?
How many ounces
There's
was
some
the
hungry
steak?
girls. I like that. All right?
All
Yeah,
right.
well, listen, there were a lot of high-end. There were a couple of high-end cocktails on there.
There we go.
All right.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
So
well-
it's not the money. At least
Yeah.
we know that.
Yeah.
He's happy to have met her.
Good.
All right. Well, hopefully we can get her on the phone one more time and convince her to meet up with you again.
You sound lovely.
Thank you.
It's not creepy when Brooke says lovely
Oh,
to
yeah, that's
someone
right.
else, though. Only when he says it. We're not going to use that word at all when we call her. Come back and try and get you your second date update right after this, all right?
Okay.
All right, hold on. You know what's funny about the number 17 is that it's actually my lucky number.
Oh, you
Because
guys are going to argue.
I was born on the 17th.
Yeah, but Brooke's favorite number is also 17.
Well, she only changed it to that because she found out it was my favorite number.
Is that the story?
17 is also the number of muscles that are in the human tongue.
I didn't know.
Jose, do you want to demonstrate for everyone?
Oh, I can
hate
feel
that.
at least
There was an
4.
18th one in there, I think.
Don't ruin my number, Jose.
And curiously, 17 is also the number of times that our listener Andre has texted a woman named Becca with no response from her after they met at a Tinder speed dating event.
God, it is really looking more unlucky and unlucky as it goes on.
Well, everybody's
You know?
saying 17 texts without an answer is a bad sign, but here's the thing. I've gone hundreds of texts and emails without answering people, even higher ups at our own company who are asking me to fill up my time card so I could, quote, get paid.
Yeah.
Ha! Not falling for that one, management.
Yeah, you haven't gotten a paycheck in 3 years, have you?
I mean, I signed a contract. What else
Show
do I have to
them.
do?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're also supposed to check your bank account, Jeff.
I'm
Make sure
literally
it's in
on
there.
the air. What more do they
Okay.
want me to do here? I gotta go fill out a timesheet too? It's ridiculous.
I'm at work. Pay me.
But we're gonna see what Becca's reason is if she answers the phone for why she's not texting you back, okay, Andre?
Yes, and I really need you guys to go to bat for me on this one, okay?
Okay.
I hope she
Okay.
answers.
I mean, what do you think is key to success here? Do you have any ideas for us? Like, what does she like about you? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm just hoping at some point that maybe she lost service and didn't see all of them.
All right.
well,
That's
if they
hopeful.
send,
That's
I think
simple.
that's a pretty good indicator if they send.
That's true.
All right, but lucky number 17 is the one thing that I'm gonna stick on to today. So here we
Okay,
go.
be ready.
You're
I'm
going to
gonna-
really emphasize his
maybe
17
don't.
unanswered texts? I would go with not.
Yeah, actually, don't
Yeah.
bring that up.
Okay, so we're starting with officially nothing as we dial her number.
Yes.
Best of luck to everybody. Here we go.
That's it.
Hello?
Hey, we're looking for Becca.
No, Becca here. Who is this?
Oh.
Oh, wrong
Do we have the
number.
wrong number?
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
We're a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. You're not Becca?
Okay. No.
Oh my God, that's why the text. Have you been getting so many weird texts from?
I don't understand. We got a phone number here from a guy named Andre who says he met Becca the other night at a speed dating event. He got this number from her friend, and he's been texting back and forth at this number.
Oh, I guess he did say Becca did.
Yeah,
text,
you guys-
or he.
Someone agreed to go out with him.
Yeah, I am so sorry.
So wait,
Okay, it's not your fault.
Wait, do you know
are
what's-
Becca and you're pretending not to be?
No, I am Kayla. I'm Becca's friend. I'm the one who gave Andre the number.
Oh.
Oh, you gave him your number?
You gave him your number by accident?
What?
I mean, I wouldn't say by accident.
You
Okay.
like him.
So you liked Andre.
I thought he was really cute, and so I gave him my number.
That's messed up.
Oh my God.
Wait, why didn't you tell him that it was you instead of Becca? Why wouldn't you just say to him, well, I'm not going to give you my friend's number, but I'll give you mine?
Well, at first I was just like upset that he wasn't asking for my number, that he asked for her number.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And oh my God, it sounds so stupid now thinking back, but that's like why I haven't been texting him, is because I just felt so guilty because like we had made plans, and I know that it went too far.
He
Oh my
thinks
God,
he's texting Becca.
Dude, this so makes sense. Like when he was telling us about this dating event where it's like you bring in some of your friends and then you meet some other girlfriends. Like this has got to happen all the time. Where like
Yeah.
maybe
Well-
not the right people liking each
It's not
other.
a one-on-one.
I'm not sure I understand what your plan was
Yeah,
here.
no,
I don't think she understood. That's why
Yeah.
she's not texting back.
You gave him
Yeah.
your phone number and said it was Becca's number.
In hopes that they could
They fall in love over texts?
I didn't really have the best of plan, I'll be honest, but I thought maybe if they made a plan and then he hadn't heard from her in a while and then, reached back out, and then I showed up and was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like Becca had a blink, and I didn't want you to be.
So you
just
did have a
stood up.
plan. That's a very elaborate plan.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute.
You were
well
going
thought
to-
out plan.
And then I thought like maybe if we were alone, just one-on-one, and
I
like
see.
talking, that he would see just like how wonderful I was.
Oh, man.
So she was
Okay.
going to have Becca ghost him so that she could swoop in and come to the rescue.
Trick
sounds
him
like-
into
yeah.
liking you.
And then be like, I'm better. You should just take down my number. It's the same number.
Yeah, I didn't think about when I finally gave him my number and it being the same number, how that
Yeah.
would go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Does your friend Becca know you're doing this?
No.
Uh-oh.
She has no
Oh,
idea.
God.
Awkward Tuesday phone call time.
Yeah.
Well, does she
Yikes.
even like him?
Yeah,
This is-
that's a good
Early.
question.
I mean, Becca's talking to a lot of guys right now, and so he would just be like one of many for her.
Okay.
For me,
Okay.
he would just be one.
Okay.
Sure.
Aw,
Oh my God.
cute.
Your voice has been so high this entire time. Dude.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's
Yeah.
definitely an awkward move. You've been kind of trying to trick him into liking you.
I mean, I wouldn't say trick.
Well, I like that
hanging out with her.
attitude.
Trick him into hanging out with her.
We've kind of tricked you, but not really, because we need to tell you that.
I'm not alone.
Well, you didn't know this, but
No, you don't
Andre
know,
is
you're
on the
not.
other line right now listening to this conversation.
Oh.
He wanted, yeah.
You're not alone.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Andre?
Andre, are you there?
I'm
I'm-
a little
I'm
whoopee.
here. Yeah, I'm here.
Do you remember Kayla, Andre? Do you remember meeting Kayla?
Please, God, say yes, even if you don't.
Yeah, you do. The one who gave me the number.
Oh,
I mean, I remember we really didn't talk much.
But we did talk.
I'm sorry. I'm just a little. I'm sorry. I'm a little chapped at the moment.
Okay.
You're both flustered right now. I
And
love
there's
it.
a lot of information that's all coming
Yeah.
out at once. But now, Andre, you know that Becca's friend Kayla was kind of into you that night. How
Not
does that
kind
make
of.
you feel?
Yeah.
I don't know like how I feel like right now. It's just a little overwhelming. Like it's
Okay.
not. So you never gave her my number.
No, I mean, like I said, she was talking to like multiple guys. Like we were really there more for me that night. Like she was kind of coming as like
Support.
support.
So
And free drinks.
even if you did get Becca's number, bro, she probably would have just pushed you towards Kayla's direction anyway, as a good friend.
Yeah,
That's a good point, Jose.
Or do you like the challenge of beating out all those other guys who are into Becca?
No, still don't do that. Don't push it towards Becca,
No, it's not a
Jeffrey.
challenge.
Well, I'm just
I
saying, I'm
want
going
him
off.
to go out with Kayla. I mean, they're like the same energy. He's a guy who will text 17 times with no response. She's a woman who will pretend to be someone else
Sort
in
of
order to get
catfish,
a
but then
date.
feel bad.
Yeah. I feel like they're the.
Like totally dysfunctional, but for some reason it works.
It's a good match.
Opposites attract.
Andre, how do you feel about that?
I mean, that sounds, I don't know, that sounds really good for like a movie. It does, I don't know, like real life.
Yeah.
What if life could be a movie, Andre?
Wow.
Dude,
That's what they say.
you.
Sometimes, like, the most obvious, amazing thing is right in front of you and you didn't see it, giving you a fake phone number and not texting you back after 17 messages.
I love that quote, Jeff. I love when people say that.
Yeah.
It is so beautiful.
And so normally we would I mean, this is a little bit of a different situation. In light of the new information, I think first we need to ask Andre, because when you called us, you wanted to go out with Becca, but instead, maybe would it be cool if we sent you out with Becca's friend, Kayla?
Yeah, Kayla, tell him why. Come on, Kayla.
I mean,
Well, hold on. I'm asking first. We got to ask Andre if he's cool with that.
I mean, it's weird. It's weird.
more weird than contacting the radio station to contact the girlfriend.
Come
Fair
on.
game.
See, that's the whole thing. It's weird all around.
Yeah, but what's bad about it? Like, honestly, like, what could you lose trying one date with Kayla?
I mean, she doesn't seem like crazy or anything like that.
No, nobody
He
here
sent
has seen
17 texts.
Yeah, he's messed
That's not that's maybe a little over enthusiastic. I wouldn't call that crazy. Maybe
Right.
Some
And
were
yeah,
memes.
she's just overly enthusiastic to get to know you. We're running low on time here, Andre. What do you think? One date with Kayla. Give it a shot.
I mean, I somebody went through this much effort. How could I say no? I guess.
Yeah! Yay! No,
How
I
could
guess,
he say
or-
no?
Yeah.
There you go, Kayla.
I love it.
She loves it.
You
That's
love
all
it.
she needed.
All right. Well, congratulations. You two are going to meet up for your first official date.
Wow.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, you may want to send Becca a thank you text.
Yeah,
you know?
she'll probably ghost you.
I think we've done enough texting. I think we'll just.
Yeah, good call.
Only
Good
in
call.
person chats from now on.